Today is such a special day because 2 years ago today, on my 22nd birthday, I opened my computer and I filmed my first YouTube video, and it has now been 2 years. And if I could sum up this journey in one word, it would be gratifying. It has just been so incredible creating content to help you live in line with the person you wish to be. And so in this video today, I just spliced together every clip from my first video up until my most recent video. And just to see the improvement in that and the support from all of you and everything else, it's just been the most incredible journey. So enjoy this transformation. Every video is designed to help you live in line with the person you wish to be. And the paperclip represents showing up. And I'm just so grateful for everyone who has been here, who has supported me. And I'm just going to keep showing up for you. I'm so grateful for Luca, my cousin, and my mom who put together this incredible shirt for me. And I just am so grateful for all of you. So thank you so much for supporting me over 2 years. I can't wait. This is only the beginning. It's currently 4:03 a.m. on my birthday, and I am just so excited to be getting this edit done. Can't wait to get it done, and just can't wait to keep filling up this jar together. But let's get into it. I am so excited for you to see the transformation, and it's just been very gratifying putting this whole thing together. I'm Sammy Paley, and welcome to episode 1. My dream, my burning desire, my passion is to help people understand and realize that they have a potential within themselves that is waiting to be untapped. This is my journey of trying to make it. I want you to make it with me. Damn. I believe that we all have a potential within us that is waiting to be untapped. Welcome inside the set of Awaken Your Potential. Can you hear me okay? Can you hear me? Trying to figure all this stuff out, but that's the point of this journey, baby. Let's dive into it, baby. Bad idea. Oh. They
ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Molly, this is for you. Tap me up, brother.
Everyone, this is so awesome to have family here with us in 2021. I love you all so very much. Thank you.
Happy New Year, everyone. 2021 is behind us. I'll say it. Goal setting is overrated. If you don't subscribe, don't check underneath your bed. Episode 9. Ooh-wee. Yeah, baby. Episode 10. What is happening? A little voice crack to start the episode up. Don't want to flex on you, but I got 5 university classes.
Nobody cares!
Yeah, that was a bad flex. Only starting out, I only have just under 80 subscribers. If I was doing this for views, or if I was doing this for the recognition, or if I was doing this for those reasons, I wouldn't last long. If you're not following through, I can relate. And I've been trying really hard to keep up with these videos and keep up with my schoolwork and keep up with my 4 habits. And honestly, it's hard to constantly stay the course and constantly keep going. And for me, I just can't rely on willpower to put my phone away. I need to physically put it in a different room away from me. Don't touch it. Don't do anything like that.
As an example of video gone bad, I feel like Saucy threw his phone for a video to try to find it. Now he can't find it. What's going on, bud?
Pardon me?
What are you doing out there?
No, I just threw my phone in there.
And?
I can't find it. Because of your viewership, I was able to buy my own house and my dream car. And if my dream house is my aunt's basement, I've nailed it. If my dream car is a 2010 Toyota Highlander with 400,000 kilometers, I've nailed it too. Should I stop making these videos? We all need to commit to just doing the things that help us become the person we wish to be. I always forget to do this, but this tracks the progress every week. You can see the jar is slowly starting to fill up. Every video I do, I get to put a paperclip in here. So as we continue to grow and evolve together, this jar will just continue to get more full and more full. So let's keep showing up, for the person we wish to be, and let's keep going. Have a great day. What's up, everybody? First video with over 100 subscribers, and that's all thanks to you.
The greatest misconception about social media metrics is that you need to have a massive following to make an impact.
Our tolerance and patience for results has dwindled. And he says, why did I slap it like that? We're gonna keep it rolling here.
Don't just go from one place to the next. It's very random, it's very not linear, and the point of me telling you this is that my journey as a YouTuber, I never thought I would be here.
Just get 1% better every day, build your resilience muscles, and it enables you to do incredible things like walk the Masters in spite of being in a car accident a year and a half ago. 2020, I read this book. Actually, you'll have it come here. Hey, come up here. I was on my phone a lot, and this was, I came back from Australia, I didn't have a job, and I was just surfing the internet a lot. And I knew I wanted to change, so I read this book. This book, she talks about how to break up with your phone. Oh, right on cue, there it is. You're still watching? I appreciate you very much, but here we go. Little paper clip in the progress jar.
Favorite quote, and one I've said in past episodes, is from Nelson Mandela, where he says, "I do not lose. I either win or I learn."
I'm excited to be the first guest. Here's to episode number 25.
Yeah, let's, hopefully the camera can see it.
I love it.
You just gotta be loud with your dreams. Rewatch some of those videos and notice that my strings were not in line. Am I gonna refilm them? No. Does that matter? No. Am I telling you this and is it important? It's not important. I am gonna be golfing in a drinking event. I mean drinking in a golfing event. A golf event where I'm gonna be golfing. That's why I created this page. That's what it means to awaken your potential, is to live a life that you want to live. June 12th is very special because it's the day that we celebrate the passing of my grandpa. We call it Dave's Day.
I wanted to put the dime in here to just represent this very special Dave's Day. It's a very special day every year. It's a time to be with family. And so, to Grandpa, love you.
This show is all about awakening our potential, and I believe everyone has a potential that they can tap into. So do you want to kind of tell people what you feel like they could do to awaken their potential and kind of live a life that they're supposed to?
Man, there's so many things. How long is your podcast normally? I think the number one thing is trust in the things that you love. Trust in yourself, believe enough in yourself and the things that you're interested in, and don't settle necessarily for the easiest thing, the path of least resistance. Blop.
Let's dive into it. Ask you to follow what you love to do.
I'm gonna be real, this is about my 9th take, so I hope this is the one.
And a lot of
In the past couple weeks, I've been really struggling with my good habits and really been thriving with my bad habits.
So. But first, a quick message from my sponsor.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
You are a beginner. And then one of my mentors is like, why don't you show the behind the scenes of your journey? And that's when, on my 22nd birthday, I posted my first YouTube video. Here's a little sneak peek of it now. Today is my 22nd birthday. And I said, screw it. Let's create a documentation of my journey through life of trying to make it. That was 259 days ago. And you can already tell that this being my 37th video, the quality is way better. I am addicted to social media. Raise your hand if at some point you've got caught in a mindless scroll on social media. Now keep that hand up if this happens more frequently than you'd like it to. Now raise your other hand if you believe that Nickelback is the single greatest band of all time. A recent study from Statistica determined that the average global social media usage is 2 hours and 27 minutes per day. Add it all together, that's 37 days a year. When you click into the Awaken Your Potential YouTube channel,
you'll see a relatively small amount of subscribers, and you'll see videos that haven't gone viral. A couple weeks back, my family and I randomly chose to go to the restaurant Earl's before we were going to a Shinedown concert. When we got there, this lovely lady who I had never met before came up to me. Her name's Columba Soluri, and she introduced herself. Columba thanked me for the videos I make every week, and it was genuinely a compliment I didn't know what to do with. I assumed that the 30 views or so I get a week was the same people. It just goes to show that you really don't understand the impact that you're having. But in reality, we're all weirdly wired. I'm sure you've heard the expression, comparison is the thief of joy. For whatever reason, I used to think of this expression solely from a person-to-person perspective, like trying to compare my singing voice to that of Chad Kroger. Look at this photograph. If you only get one thing from this video, I want you to remember this. The pathway to fulfillment is living in line with the person you wish to be, and working towards something that's bigger than yourself. Oh yeah? Can I get a oh yeah? And this is when the idea of being that person began to formulate in the back of my mind. Gary not only went out of his way to replace my car battery with a completely new one, he invited me over to his house for dinner with him and his wife Shirley, which he paid for. I was just genuinely awestruck and curious. Gary, why are you doing all this? And he said, and these are the words that I will never forget, this quote will stick with me for my entire life. He said, if my daughter was in a faraway place just as you are, I would hope there'd be a Gary there to take care of her. I owe so much to Gary and Shirley, and I genuinely can't thank them enough. And if you ever find yourself in Can River, tell them Sammy from Canada says hello. We are more likely to remain consistent with efforts that aren't always strenuous. Strenuous! And check this out. I just got a tattoo. I put a paperclip into this jar every single week. And that kind of brings me into the reason as to why I got this tattoo here. On the good days and on the inevitably challenging days, I can look down at my forearm and I can see a paperclip which represents showing up for myself, showing up for you in the audience. It reminds me of my purpose to help people live in line with the person they wish to be. Appreciate you. In hindsight, she was probably just hangry. I'm really bad for that too. I used to be so pessimistic. I used to lack confidence. I used to believe I was entitled to success. And golf has changed all of that. It never ceases to amaze me how similar it is to the game that every single one of us plays, the game of life. The topic of dying is something that we often want to neglect as humans. It seems like such a faraway thing, especially when you're my age at like 22. But it's a reality that every single one of us will face.
You be running though.
We are 50 episodes in on this channel. How cool is that? At this point, I should have amassed millions of subscribers and thousands of dollars, right? Well, not quite. Last week's video got 38 views and I'm at 191 subscribers. But the thing about YouTube, like anything else, is it's a long-term game. I've devoted hundreds of hours to producing these videos every week, and what I've learned is this. Success takes time. Today is a very special day. Happy birthday to you. Yikes. Well, yes, it is my birthday, but it marks 1 year since I've started this YouTube channel. Only 2 weeks since I last posted one for my 1-year anniversary and my 23rd birthday. I'm finding it impossible to dive back in. The overlooked problem that most people have is not that we don't know what to do, it's that we know what to do, but we just don't do it. I want to document everything, the struggles, the hardships. If you see this video and you're going through something that I'm going through, I hope you can gain solace in the fact that you're not alone. I'm feeling, less than stellar. And the old me would try to run away from this feeling, but there's lots of lessons to be gleaned from being where I currently am. You got this. The elephant in the room. Help me find hay! New Year's resolutions tend to not stick. We have this initial excitement and then they're gone. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what... Eric Parker describes a deep work principle as the superpower of the 21st century. I had completely stretched myself thin, but the thing is, when you have unrealistic expectations that you fail to execute on, it's inevitable that you're going to set yourself up for disappointment, and in my case this past month, a depressive episode.
Shit, I got bested. No.
Fair enough, bro. And this was like my first time trying vlogging, so if you like this type of content, let me know in the comments down below. No free ads, but Nestea, easily the best iced tea there is. I feel like the reason that I haven't been posting consistently is something that I honestly need your help with. I want your help with. Am I making sense? I did a very dumb thing. Oh no. I'm not a runner. Today, it is 69 days prior to race day, and I figured, you know what? Yeah, I'll start training. Hi, Grandma. Marathons in a week. Cheers. I've ran the race, I've done the training, I have all the clips I could need, and yet I'm just sitting here in this blank document staring me in the face. See you tomorrow. Oh yeah, baby. Morning, you beauts. I'm trying to get content here. So Sam, you know you've been running the last little bit, getting ready for this thing. Like, is this the last dance? Are you a runner now, or are you a marathon runner? None of the above. This is a one and done, I think.
I think you might get addicted to the feeling of dopamine, the dopamine rush.
Today's the day. You're not even gonna know what happened. You're just gonna get a blackout. Trying to keep up with this legend right here. I say Bada, you say D. Bada D. Bada D.
Bada D.
Are you boys serious? Oh yeah. Which one? I'm gonna go Boston Cream. Hi, Grandma.
Hi, sweetheart.
Bring it in.
Oh, hi, honey.
Starting to get lightheaded. But the job's not done. The job's not done. 1 km to go. This goes out to every single one of you. This channel, the intention, and my deepest belief is that everyone has more in them than they can give. Everyone has a potential in them that's waiting to be untapped. My job. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My job is to help you live in line with the highest version of yourself. And if today you feel one step closer to that, I've succeeded. I appreciate every single one of you. I'm so grateful. Now let's finish this thing strong.
Lindsay Smith, Kyle Ranger, Donald, Sharon Main, all making their way towards the finish. Make sure you're ready with those big cheers. They've been out there for a good long time.
Amazing, honey. I'm so proud of you.
Cheers, Sammy.
You did it.
Nice work, brother. Hey, awesome job. Awesome job. Thank you so much for being here. I gave it all I got, man. And it's because of you. You inspire me to do crazy stuff like this. And I'm so grateful for all of you. This paperclip represents showing up. Can't be serious. I just found this on the ground. You cannot be serious. Some things you can't just make up. I found this. Finish line. I just found this. It's meant to be. And you got so much more in you than you think. Appreciate all of you, every single one, everyone. Let's go! So, a bit of context. My grandpa Dave, he passed away. It's actually going to be 10 years in about, 2 weeks? And every time he always leaves dimes out on the course. He always leaves dimes and we find them everywhere. And you can't make this stuff up. At the end of the finish line, I found this paperclip on the ground waiting for me. And it just, it got me pretty emotional like that. I have no doubt that Dave left us here, so to be able to share this with Grandma Donna. Every episode we put the paperclip in the jar here, and this is by far the most special one we have. So
Absolutely.
love you, Grandma. Thank you for being here. So proud of you. Yeah, thank you so much. It means so much that you're all here to watch, and I'm so grateful for everyone. Everyone should do a marathon.
Did you surprise yourself today?
This is what people see, but this is all the work that goes into it.
How do you feel?
It's going to be the most painful day of your life. It's going to be a new little mini series we're doing on this channel. Me, Bob, round of golf match play. Let's go. Hole 4, Mount Kidd. Can you explain why this hole is so special?
Yeah, I think it's probably the most photographed hole out here.
Yeah, so tell the story of how you found your why, like your purpose.
Young man very tragically passed away at the age of 16. We were at his funeral. It was a friend of our nephew's, and in the eulogy, 3 different eulogies, 3 times they made the phrase, make the time. That they knew they needed to make the time with Joel, and it was super powerful to me, and it was literally like this lightning bolt that just came right through me, and I was like, this is it.
There you have it. Thank you for joining us on the inaugural, what are we calling this thing?
I think we're thinking about, what was it?
Shots and thoughts.
Shots and thoughts, or yeah, shots and thoughts.
We're still working on the name.
Yeah,
to be
that's
honest,
got
but
some promise though.
yeah,
Hey?
yeah. Holy! We are going golfing. What a day for it, baby. Woo! Operation Beef Jerky is still a go.
Yeah, baby, let's do it.
This episode is sponsored by The Hive, but more on them a little bit later. In today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 communication tips for beginners. Yes, beginner, I'm talking to you. Welcome to the bold new direction of this channel. The Perspective Immersion Experience. The intent is to uncover hidden narratives and explore uncharted perspectives. This channel has always been about one thing: helping you live in line with the person that you wish to be. So instead of merely telling you how to live in line with the person that you wish to be, I want to show you by telling you the stories of so many countless backgrounds and people and different upbringings and cultures. Welcome, my friends, to the Perspective Immersion Experience. Always so awkward having to walk back. Do you ever feel this way? I never thought I would be a YouTuber. I never aspired to do this, but it turns out I absolutely loved it. So you look at this, but you look at it instead of from the start, you look at it from the back. Now, this is where I am now. Impact 11 speaking. You can't connect the dots going forward, only going backwards. Like, I want this so bad, but the barrier to entry in this industry on YouTube and speaking, doing what I want to do, maybe coaching, I don't know what it is, the barrier to entry is high. I'm perpetually dissatisfied because I want this to work, and I know, like, I just know I have what it takes if I put the work in. I just feel so passionate about this, about helping you live in line with the person you wish to be. I'll be honest, this is a video that I wasn't sure I was in the right place to be making, simply because I'm not really involved. Now, of course, what I'm referring to is all of the stuff happening over in Israel with the attacks from Hamas. The stance that I've always had on this channel is to help people live in line with the person that they wish to be. And so I really feel like all of these things happening in Israel is an opportunity to really reflect on humanity and to really look at where we are as a society. I've always been kind of skeptical of this idea of karma, but it just has kind of crystallized for me that it's something that actually exists. And karma doesn't just work with negative things. So it got me thinking, like, if this channel is all about helping people live in line with the person they wish to be, like, genuinely, that is all I want. And however I can help you do that, I'm starting to create videos where I tell people stories. If I'm doing that for other people and I'm living clean, that's something my dad has always told me. This is such a prominent lesson because the more positive action you give out to people, I call it being that person. It's holding the door, it's sending voice recordings to people, it's calling a loved one and telling them that you love them. It's all these little micro things add up, and karma will pay back dividends big time. Welcome to the Perspective Immersion Experience, my friends. Today, I have a world-renowned expert hiker on the show who's going to walk us through different ways to manage our stress levels, manage our energy, and find peace in the busy lives that we all have. So excited for today. Let's get into it. On the theme of this channel, which is all about helping people live in line with who they wish to be, how would you answer the question of how can someone live in line with who they wish to be? Like, what is core to that message from your perspective?
For me, sometimes getting out of the busyness of life, taking that moment to just go on a walk and just get quiet. And you'd be amazed at what starts to, like, I like to call them downloads, what starts to download, or your gut feeling or your intuition or something. If you just get quiet, all of a sudden that goal that you want to do, or that next move in life, or aspiration that you have, all of a sudden the answers just start coming in and you're like, wow, I do know what I'm doing.
To reiterate, it just means so much that you have taken time out of your day to watch this and to support me over the years. And I'm always open to feedback, always want to improve, but you can see just from my first video to the last few videos, like the improvement has just been crazy. And I know I'm still such an amateur, such a beginner. And so just to see where I can go in the next 2 years and the 2 years after that, like I'm just not going to stop. But I really value all of you, really value all of your viewership, and just I'm so grateful for you. So thank you so much.
Up and to hold myself accountable, I have created a method with a mason jar and paper clips. For every episode that I publish, I get to add one more paper clip to my jar. Episode 9 is cheers. I always forget to do this. What's up, everybody? Progress jar for the cameras. Thank you so much for being here. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Blop.
Catch you on the flip flop later. Until next week. See you all very soon, you sexy beasts. Cheers. See you next week. See you all in a week. Thank you so much. Look at that, 1 year of paper clips and it's starting to fill up a little bit. Keyword is a little bit, but still. Beasts. Love you, Grandma. Thank you for being here. So proud of you. Yeah.
That's a wrap, my friends. Thank you so much for being here. Just gonna keep going together. Really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much.